Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Toon Dollars, and if you're new, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when the next video drops. Okay, guys, currently we are on Bingham and St. Vincent Street in Northeast Philadelphia. I got a request from one of our viewers. They asked if I can please do the Cottman and Tabor Road area, aka the Lonsdale section. So we're actually by Oxford Circle and Northeast. So I'm going to take you guys through the coordinates that they gave me, passing Lonsdale Street now. We are currently approaching Tabor Avenue and St. Vincent Street, 7100 block of Tabor Avenue, 700 block of St. Vincent Street. And we're just going to zigzag through the neighborhood. They didn't give me a specific address. They just gave me like an intersection. So let's see if we can hit Cottman, and then I believe Cottman runs into Tabor. And then we'll just zigzag through the neighborhood and see how much of it we can cover within an hour. We are now passing Claridge Street. We're now approaching Montour Street, St. Vincent and Montour. This is a architecturally nicer area of the city. A lot of the homes are uniform, larger homes, lawns, driveways. Some people call this the new North Philly. That's what they say. They say Northeast is quote unquote becoming the new North Philly. I don't think it's the whole Northeast. It might be like a small select neighborhood or two. We are passing Dungan and St. Vincent Street. Yeah, because Northeast is pretty big. So I don't think we can pretty much compile the whole Northeast into one section because it's getting bad from what some people say. But this was back in what, the 90s. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of my veteran viewers who are lifelong residents of this area. I'm not a resident of the Northeast area, so I can't tell you any actual facts on like if it is becoming bad. But I know most recently a musician, Bry Grader, was just shot in the Holmesburg section of Northeast, which isn't even really true Northeast. Like I looked at it on the map and where it's located, it's right by the riverfront. It's like right on the edge, the far right. So I don't know if that has something to do with that side being troubled, but yeah. All right, guys, we're on Penway Street and St. Vincent. Penway and St. Vincent. We have a Pentecostal Church of Philadelphia on my deep far right behind that gate. And what you guys are gonna see is just a lot of residential driveways, homes. You guys see how the ones on the left got raised steps, the ones on the right are leveled. And then these houses on the left got actually their own garages. You see it? That one has the wooden door. They have side parking. They have a lawn. But you notice everything is uniform. Nothing's painted colorful. Nothing has like stucco. None of that. You see some decorations. On my left-hand side, there's a trampoline. All right, we're gonna make a right here at this corner. I believe Cottman is on our left-hand side. We're gonna take it back down to Tabor and Cottman. We're on Summerdale Ave. Now I know Summerdale by the Roosevelt Boulevard, where Walmart and all that's at, has kind of became like the hood, because I got a cousin that lives in that neighborhood. My mom wasn't too far from over there, and my brother actually lived in that neighborhood too, like 3-4 blocks away from my cousin. So I know driving through that neighborhood, there was a lot of minorities hanging out, you know what I mean? And you see them hanging out on the corners and doing what they do in North Philly, but pretty much right there. But again, I don't think that's deep Northeast. I consider deep Northeast like Red Lion Road, you know, past Cottman and all this, past Tabor and all that. Yeah, most of these homes are owned by older residents. Older residents. I mean, some young people move in and get mortgages and all of that and move into the neighborhood. But as you can see on my left-hand side, there was a gentleman probably in his 70s, possibly Irish, possibly something of that nature. He probably wasn't in his 70s. Maybe I'm always exaggerating. Maybe he was in his late 50s. But his hair did look dyed, so you know what I mean? That probably had something to do with it. But he was out there shoveling, you know, and he looked like he could have just been a original resident of the community. Some of those residents lived here since they were kids, you know what I mean? All right, so we're on Cottman right now, on Glendale and Cottman. Well, Summerdale Ave is what we're on. If we make the angle right up there, it turns to Glendale Ave. But we're not gonna go up Glendale Ave. We're gonna make a left right here on Cottman West. If we go right, it's Cottman East. Cottman is also Route 73. In front of us, we have Northeast High School. It says, welcome to Viking Land. I guess Vikings is their mascot. On the right-hand side, we had Easy Gas Station and Tommy's Land, Maytag Washers and Appliance. We got the Burger King on my left-hand side. We got the Fidelity Cleaners, Jiffy Lube, Ernie's Pizza Restaurant, Sunoco Gas Station on my left, and we have a Lukoil on my right. There is also a Toyota dealership on my left-hand side. We're at the intersection of Augen and Cottman Avenue. Cottman Avenue, for the most part, it's a pretty good neighborhood. Even though it may have some crime, you know, maybe, you know, it does have some basic theft and whatnot. It's not as bad as like North Side, West Side, etc., etc. Even I think South Philly has more crimes than the Northeast. Passing Dorcas Street, the 7300 block of Dorcas. We're now passing Penway Street, 7300 block of Penway and Cottman. We have a 7-Eleven on my right-hand side. And we have Thomas Jardell Rec Center on my left side. We just passed it. We're now passing Whitaker and Cottman. Sherwin-Williams Paint is on my left-hand side, and Morale Pediatrics is on my right-hand side. We have a church, Holy Flock of Christ Church, on my right-hand side. We are now passing Dungan Road. Dungan. We are now passing Montour and Cottman. Montour and Cottman. We see many businesses on my left and on my right. Collision Center, Napa Auto Parts, located on Claridge and Cottman. We are currently on Tabor Ave and Cottman. This is the requested intersection by the viewers. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. The female, I believe she was the wife, she said that her husband used to live in this neighborhood and he got really excited when he watched one of my tours. So I appreciate the support. And she asked if I can do this neighborhood. So of course, obviously she provided support and he was more than happy to watch it. So I'm going to do what I can to make the viewing experience pleasurable, you know what I mean? So this might be his old neighborhood. I don't know how many years he hasn't been here. It probably look different from when he used to come here, but this is the neighborhood now, buddy. Nails and Spa on my left. We're gonna make a left down Bingham so we can come up Tabor if we could. Oxford Ave is over there. We'll end up touching Oxford Ave. I just want to come up Tabor. You guys see the neighborhood? You can automatically just tell the difference as far as the aesthetic. It's still like a grid layout, like North Philly, South Philly. That goes throughout the whole city. But like the stylization of the houses, look at the house on my right. It almost looks like a townhome, right? The house on my left. Yeah, they almost look like townhomes. Then we got some row home looking townhomes. Majority of Philly at one point or another, before the minorities came to the city in the 60s and the 70s and all of that, majority of Philly was predominantly quote unquote ethnic white, right? But you know, the city ended up changing. So West Philly, you know, received African American culture. You know, North Philly received the Hispanic, you know, Latino culture. Well, throughout many years, up until about 2 decades ago, Northeast was still predominantly ethnic white, you know, or Caucasian or European, whatever you want to call that, right? Now, as I mentioned earlier, you know, ethnics are moving in. Spanish people moving in, even Asians. Asians are moving in, Arabs, Indians, etc., etc. All right, we're gonna make a left on Tabor. But you see how they got like the corner lawns. You see how big the piece of land is that wraps. I mean, it's not huge, especially to you guys who have acres and acres of land. I do understand some of my viewers live in like the suburbs or in Texas or like just different parts of the world where you guys might think that this is nothing. But compared to other areas of the city, this offers slightly a little bit more than what you can get down at North Philly. Look at this older gentleman right here just walking, thinking. Now he's probably in his 70s. The other dude, I think I overaged him, but I think that dude was, yeah, probably like late 60s, 70s, just chilling, just walking comfortably in his own neighborhood with nothing to fear. Look at the houses on my left and my right. They're recessed in like 20 feet. And then they even have raised, not one staircase, but they got double staircases. Like the one on my left with the tree and the lawn, it has 2 staircases. So after you get up one staircase, you got to go up another staircase. Look at this house on my left-hand side. You see the stonework? Looks really nice. We're on Tabor and Cottman Ave. We have Halo Jean Constanzo or Constanzo, professional hair care since 1966. Wow, I wonder if they've actually been there since 1966. I guess only that requested, a person who requested this neighborhood, if he's an older gentleman, I'm sure he can verify if that's been there for a while or did they just make that. It's been there for a while, I guess, because, you know, if they were established in 1966, unless they had a different location, came there, you know, from a different area of the city. On my left-hand side, we have Acumen Dental. It's a little tiny dental office that's at the corner, and then we got auto repair on my right. And we got more residential homes. The ones on my right have driveways. What's this on my left, guys? A Lancer, right? Eat, sleep, race. It's like a Lancer with the Monster Energy stickers and stuff. I remember Lancers and Evos were real cool when I was younger. I have a buddy that has an Evo. Yeah, he has an Evo. He was selling it for like 20 bands, turbo and everything. Evos are pretty rare. It's not as common here in Philly. I don't know if they're common anywhere else in the United States. All right, cool fun fact for people who are not here from the Philadelphia area. I don't know about y'all mail carriers, but our mail carriers have right-hand drive vehicles. So currently I'm driving a left-hand drive vehicle. Majority of the vehicles in the United States of America are left-hand drive. However, in Philadelphia, our United States Postal Service is right-hand drive. Well, hold on. I think I remember this neighborhood. Go ahead, sir. You can go. I actually bought a classic car from this neighborhood. I bought it off of 2 senior citizens. I bought a 1973 Dodge from this neighborhood right here. My Dodge that I got now is from this area. Came from 2 old folks. They were probably like in their late 60s. And they had the vehicle for over like 16 years. And then the old gentleman got it from his brother, which was also another older dude from Baltimore. So they brought the Dodge down from Baltimore. His brother had it over here. They had it for like 14 years. And boom, they sold it to me. And they were both seniors, both of them. Yeah, they were really nice though. And they were happy that somebody was gonna, you know, do something with it. We're on Shellmeyer and Tabor Ave. Shellmeyer, I'm gonna make a right. Yeah, but to be honest, I'm like to the point in life where I wouldn't mind downsizing. I mean, I'm gonna keep my Honda classics because, you know, Honda to the death for me. Like, I like Hondas. I love the Dodge. Dodge is awesome. That thing's like a boat. It's like a cloud. It's like driving in a cloud. We're on Shellmore and Claridge Street. It's actually very similar to the Monaco and the Impala. The year that the 1973 Impala and the Monaco and all that came out, the Dodge Polara was like the competitor. Except the Dodge Polara, I believe, is like a cubic foot or 2 larger than the Impala. But my Dodge looks just like an Impala. So when I drive places, if people don't know their cars well, the first thing they ask me is like, yo, is that an Impala? I'm like, no, sir. No, sir. All right, we're on Shellmeyer and Montour Street. Look at this dog on the right-hand side. It looks like a Rottweiler walking in the snow. He's probably gonna use the bathroom. See how they got their own private garage with the A-top. The dog had like a Christmas scarf on. You can see the homes though. Pretty much everybody around here got side driveways. That's why you see that there's a lot of empty street parking, because there's plenty of places to park on your property. I'm gonna make a left here. We're gonna take this left and take a look at these houses here. Look, we're passing a Winnebago. Winnebagos are cool. That's that RV right here. That's pretty neat. We're passing the 1300 block of Oakmont Street. Oakmont. We are now approaching Fonts Street. Check out these one-story residential homes on my right. Wow, no, they're actually like two-story, because they have like a garage, like a first floor. They look, they're so tiny. All right, alrighty then. Let's make this left right here. Fonts and Dungan Road. We're currently on Dungan, making a left on Fonts. If we would have went forward, we would have hit Naples. We see a lot of American flags. I see a lot more Christmas decorations in this area. I even see Halloween decorations. They ain't never pick up their Halloween pumpkins. But then again, I guess that can be related to like Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? Pumpkin is kind of festive. We are now making a left. Let's take a look at this little block right here. Look at my left-hand side. You see how they got the stonework? I don't even know if the camera's doing justice for you guys, because, you know, we're inside of a vehicle. Let me put on the wipers real quick. Please excuse me. See if maybe this will help, like, clear up the window some, maybe. I'm sorry if my windows had a bunch of specks on it. It's because they got a lot of residue from the salt and the snow. So yeah, that's gonna be a bummer for the next couple weeks. There's gonna be a lot of snow here in Philly on and off, and that's gonna impede my walking tours, you know, especially if people don't have their sidewalks shoveled. It sucks. Let's go right here on Shellmeyer. I'm sorry, let's go right on Shellmeyer, because I feel like we just went down that block that I was about to go down. We came up it, so I'm going around now. We are now approaching Claridge. Again, you see this older gentleman right here? Older gentleman shoveling his property. See? Bald dude. Shout out to all the bald homies out there. Don't worry, I'll continue growing my hair long for the both of us. All right. This isn't even the nicest section of Northeast, because Northeast has nicer homes. Northeast, like if you go deep Northeast, you see some pretty big homes. Wow, that's a pretty big dog. Go ahead, man. I'm going to go left. You know why? Because I want to see your dog. That's a pretty big dog. Furry doggy. All right. Now this looks like a normal row home block with a little lawn, with a porch. But it looks similar to some of our areas down north, but again, it's a lot more well kept. Look at the house on my left, got the old school, old city style shingles. Yeah, and it got aluminum siding. Okay. Blay and Tabor. Let's make a right on Blay Ave. This house on my right has 3 of its own private garages, because they're painted the same color as the house. And there was only one house painted that color. So that man right there is doing pretty good with garages. We have a Caribbean American food spot on my right called D's. We're passing Lonsdale Street, Blay and Lonsdale. We are now driving down Blay Street. Philly Street Kings collision experts. Tano's Deli, sandwiches and hoagie. Ham and cheese hoagies for $1.75. Not bad. All right, on my left-hand side, we are now turning down Bingham. And that is Kennedy Crosson Public School. It was made in 1922. Ouch. Yeah, there's a lot of frozen snow on the ground still. That's why I said it's a bummer that it's gonna snow for the next couple weeks, because I would like to just drive on smooth streets and I would like y'all to see it, you know, clean. But in the future, I'll cover this area again, narrated. We're gonna be doing these travel videos more often, so I'm sure that I'll come back up here in the spring, summer, and fall. Okay, we are now on Cottman, Bingham and Cottman. I'm gonna make a right. We have New Generation Community Church on my left-hand side. We are now approaching Oxford Avenue. On my right-hand side, we have Emmanuel Lutheran School. We have Allegheny Locksmith on my left. We're passing Palmetto. You can go Route 232 south if you make a left. You can go Route 232 north if you make a right. We're at the intersection of Cottman, Oxford Ave, and Rising Sun Ave. Oxford Ave and Rising Sun Ave both cross into each other. And what we are on is we're on Cottman. On my right-hand side, next to that tree, that little underpass, you see it? That's a bus stop. If you want to catch the bus, you can catch the 67 bus there, the 70 bus, or the 77 bus. On my left-hand side, across the street, we have Crown Chicken. Now, I'm more than sure that wasn't here 20 years ago, because I think Crown Chickens just started saturating the area like within the last 2 decades. So, you know, maybe Crown Chicken scored that location recently. All right, I'm gonna make this right here on Oxford, passing Max's Steaks and Hoagies, passing Jotty Tags. Go ahead. Absolutely, you're more than welcome to go. Passing Richmond's Ice Cream Company. We're gonna make a right up Rising Sun. We have First Horizon Home Care and Transportation on my right. That whole new front facade is completely new and it does not match the area. So that tells me that's a new business. I don't know if they're new owners, new residents, but that's absolutely a new business. Look at this classic van on my left. Ha, the rainbow theme. It's like the Scooby-Doo van, the little shaggy van. Ouch. We have a day spa on my right-hand side. It's called Rogelia Hair Salon and Day Spa. You can get wax, nails, and your pedicure and stuff done there. Now let's go straight so you guys can see these little properties right here. See how the two houses meet and they got like an attic window together? And then look at these two houses on my left. Their attic windows are separate. Look on my right. The one on my right, they're rehabilitating. You see all the wood? They put new 4x4 beams to hold up the awning, and they're actually working on the top. We're gonna make a right on this roundabout on Shellmeyer Ave. We're on Rising Sun and Shellmeyer Avenue. We are now making it right. See that building on my left? That looks like it could be an apartment. When my mom used to live in the Northeast, she basically was living in something that looked very similar to that when I used to go visit her, but it was an apartment. All right, so we're on Palmetto and Shellmeyer. Let's go make this left, because I think this is a little roundabout here too, so you guys can see like these little communities, little peaceful areas. So you don't really see graffiti. You don't really see tons of dumping, tons of trash. You don't see groups of people outside. But then again, in the summer, you will see residents, but they won't be like riffraff. It won't be like trouble. You know what I mean? It'll be like the older residents sitting outside, talking. Hey, neighbor. Hey, Billy. Hey, Bob. Hey, John. Hey, Jill. Like, you know what I mean? Be people mowing their lawn. It'll be the children riding pedal bikes and stuff. Really, I guess, tight-knit neighborhood still. Look at another senior that came out of his house. So that goes to show you a lot of these homes are still owned by older, you know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna make a left and then we'll go all the way around again. We're gonna make a left right here. See, they got a driveway in front of us. See him? Hey, sir. You are now in the World Wide Web. On my left-hand side, they're selling that property. Contact Melissa Scott Walter if you desire working in this neighborhood. She works with KW. I guess that's a realty company. Fonts. There's no outlet on my left, so I can't really show you fonts, but they got basement garages too. Where should we go? Let's make this right. Let's go around here. I like the brickwork. I look at this little Honda right here. It has to be a Spanish person. It's dropped. They got rims. No, it ain't got rims. They got stocks. Probably had rims. It got the window visors. It got the Honda logo. Yo, that's messed up. I don't mean to stereotype them because I'm Spanish myself, for those of you who don't know. But, yeah. Punch buggy, no punch back. Sock whoever's next to you. Just sock them in the throat. No, don't sock them in the throat. But you could give them a little tap on the shoulder. Punch buggy, no punch back. Remember that? Like, how many of y'all remember that? Whenever you see a punch buggy, you have to punch somebody. All right, let's see where we at. Let me go straight, because I think that's another dead end. A lot of American flags. So people still have their, you know, patriotic heart at hand. We're at Claridge and Font Street. Look at this tree out front. They have like Christmas ornaments and decorations. We're now passing Fonts and Montour Street. I'm gonna go slow because this ice acts as stone or like asphalt. It's horrible to drive on. Suspension takes a beating. FedEx double parking so he can go deliver his package. We're on Dungan Road and Fonts Street. Fonts. Let's make this left around here so you guys can see the stylization of houses, and then we'll work our way back down to Oxford. Moss Rehab Clubhouse on my left. And this is Napful and Dungan. Let's make this right here so you guys can see this little area. The 19 bus stop is on my left hand side. Napful and Whitaker. Napful and Whitaker. 7700 block of Whitaker Avenue. Let's keep driving straight and then bring it back around. Look at these houses. Look at the aesthetic, the design. So there's still many nice neighborhoods in Philadelphia. That's why I don't understand why a lot of people might watch one Kensington video and go, oh my sweet baby Jesus, I will never move to Philadelphia. That is a horrible place. But in all actuality, that was just only like one block, one strip of a very, very, very large city. There's plenty of beautiful, quiet neighborhoods. And these homes aren't even nothing to like the big ones. There's some big homes in like far northeast. Single homes, like town style homes, but they're pretty big. Bigger than these, with 2-3 stories with full yards that go around them. They almost look like the suburbs of Philly, but it's still on the Philadelphia borderline. They're cleaning out the snow from their windows. I see like deer decorations. But they all got driveways and they all got parking. A lot of the time, if those people aren't into anything automotive related, on my left is a no outlet, so we can't go left because we'll just end up getting stuck. Let's make a right. Let me make right here on Hartel Street. Hartel Ave, I'm sorry. We're on Hartel and Augen Ave. Let's make this left and see if we can work our way around back to Oxford. Oh wow, look at those houses right there. Now I want to show you guys those houses. I'm gonna have to show you guys those houses. Right here on my left hand side on Augen Ave, 7700 block of Augen Avenue. Right here on my left, those houses look new. You see them? They got a garage, they have a second store deck, and they have a third floor A-top bedroom. Wow, look brand new. I think they are brand new homes. Wow, pretty cool. Yeah, I'll be completely honest with you guys. Since I've been driving, all of the residents that I've seen outside have not been minorities, unless they're of like, Polish or German descent. They were immigrated in. That's a different story. I guess that would be considered like a minority too. Would it be? Yeah, something like that. But pretty much there's a lot of, ethnic whites out in this community. The reason why I say ethnic white is because I remember the other day I did a video and I used the term Caucasian and I used the term African American. Those are the terms that I prefer to use. And the gentleman felt that Caucasian was not the correct term. He said Caucasian is what you call somebody from Palestine or Pakistan, which if you Google it, that does not come up. I don't know what he was talking about. He said you must call them ethnic whites. So to just give him the benefit of the doubt, I'm using that term. However, I don't see anyone's skin color, the color of the snow. And what color is the snow? White, am I correct? Okay, I don't see no one's skin color. Oh, I see some ethnics outside. Damn, they made me eat my words. And they're doing Christmas decorations. Woo, woo. But yeah, so I don't mean to make these tours about, ethnicities or nothing. But with that in mind, this is what the neighborhood consists of. Majority of it is still, Caucasian people. They are still Caucasian people. I don't really see people by color, I don't see people by color. I see people by personality. Because it don't matter what color you are, you could still, have really bad traits, bad characteristics. You gotta judge people by their character, right? Judge me not by my skin color, judge me by my character. And if we want to talk about my skin color personally, you could probably call me, like, if you all want to say, white and brown. Because my skin, I got some porcelain spots. I have vitiligo. For those of you who don't know what vitiligo is a skin condition. Joe Rogan has vitiligo. Michael Jackson had vitiligo. Sammy Sosa had vitiligo. I think a model in America's Next Top Model had vitiligo, and there's a few other famous entertainers that have vitiligo. On the left-hand side is Philadelphia First Church of Nazarene. Let's make a left here, and then we'll work our way around, just so y'all can see this area. Yeah, so vitiligo isn't contagious. Vitiligo isn't life-threatening. It's basically like an autoimmune. I don't know if you would call it a disease because the disease sounds bad. Maybe like an autoimmune disorder or something that basically my pigments battle, if you can say, just to break it down in layman's terms. Like my pigment basically loses its color, discoloration. Like, it's an autoimmune thing. So my body is basically making my own pigments disappear. And I remember I went to see a dermatologist about it, and he put a UV light on my face and all over my body. Not only do I have very visible ones all over my body that I can point out, but when he put that black light, I was able to see so many other dots and specks of porcelain color. Like, you would look at it, like my hands. I don't know if y'all see the I Love Food segment. You see them spots on my hands? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like. I got it on my lips. I got it like around my eyelid. I got it at different spots. It's almost like a porcelain color, like a peach color. But then again, if you look at that color, that's the color that they consider white. And I got that color on my skin, and I could put it next to a piece of paper, and that ain't white. So that's just a whole different debate. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to persuade anyone into anything. I'm here to show you guys the neighborhood. All right, we're on Loretto and Fonts Street. Yeah, I believe I have a wide variety of ethnic family members. I believe I have, several different nationalities of Spanish family members. I have African American family members. I have Caucasian family members from they're mixed with like German, French, what other national? Irish family members. Not close. They're like second or third, married in type things, or like, offspring. My Spanish uncle may have had a Caucasian female and then made my mixed cousins. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And also even Asian family members. I got some that I believe are Korean and Puerto Rican, I think. Korean and Puerto Rican, yeah. Because I got a family member named Nilda, who's Puerto Rican, and her husband, I don't know if she's still with him, but I know they had kids together, was Korean. And he married and had children with her. So my cousins, the female cousins from her, are of Asian descent. I don't know if he's Korean or if he's Vietnamese. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a couple years, but yeah. So I have a wide, diverse, cultural connection. And I grew up in a wide, multicultural, ethnic community with like all different nationalities, with Dominicans, with people from Cuba, with people from all different places. So I can appreciate, every race. Okay, we are approaching Blay Ave. Blay Ave. Most people ask me if I'm white because the way I speak. I'll be like, nah, man, like I'm just like savvy, like because you sound intelligent, you gotta be white. Like, no, that's messed up. Blay and Loretto. No, like I could turn on like all the profanity and this hood slang. We're passing Elgin. Yeah, I could turn that on and off. It's unnecessary to be talking like that on this segment. You know what I mean? Elgin and Loretto. I already got asked like 2 or 3 times. They're like, yo, you're not born in Philly, are you? Oh, you not from Philly. Oh, you must be from here. You must be from there. And no, dog, I'm born and raised in North Philly. Born and raised. I just stood off the radar for so long. On purpose. Not by accident. On purpose. I never desired attention. Never. We are on Loretto and Cottman. On my left hand side, we have a fire station, engine, truck number 28. We're gonna make a right here on Cottman Ave. But y'all gotta admit, like, if you would have never heard me talk, if I wouldn't be narrating right now, you may make a different assumption about me just by looking at me. I kind of got that like my whole life, so I'm kind of used to it, sadly enough to say. I got a lot of tattoos, you know. I got both my sleeves done, both my legs done, I got my chest done, and pretty soon I was planning on getting my neck and my throat done, which is pretty much gonna make me look like a hoodlum. Gonna make me look like a hoodlum. We're passing Belden Street. This is Woodrow Wilson Public School on my left-hand side. Now we're passing Schisler Street. That's a little Asian little temple. Kayan Temple. It's called Kayan. Wow. All right, Frontenac Street is in front of us. Get it? Frontenac Street is in front of us. Get it? Front. All right, we got Country Club on my right-hand side. Diner and restaurant. We have the Easy gas station on Summerdale Ave. Now we're passing all that stuff that we passed earlier. With the Burger King and all that stuff. We're just coming from Cottman. We actually came up Summersdale earlier. People walking their dogs. Yeah, it was tough growing up, like being a minority, you know. I know a lot of people say don't use that as an excuse, but like, for example, like if I would be walking in public and an older senior citizen or civilian or anyone of ethnic white background would like look at me, they would tense up. They would probably like cross the street. I don't know. We're passing Dorcas Street. Now we're passing Penway Street. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of got used to it, you know. That's why I don't know if you guys notice in some of them videos, I tend to say hi to people first so they don't feel scared. I tend to allow people to walk so they don't feel scared. I mean, I could be scary if I have to be, but that's not the goal. My goal is I come in peace. Meet. I come in peace. Like, I come in peace, you know what I mean? What's up, fellow human being? Fellow earthling, you know? But I guess I can't blame them wholeheartedly. It's not their fault. Sometimes the media can portray us, the people who look like, you know, homies dolls. Remember those little homie characters that they used to sell in the machines when we were kids? People from the burbs probably don't know about them. Claridge and Cottman. Matter of fact, there's a whole documentary on how that dude made millions off of the little homie dolls, the little homie toys, the 50-cent toys. That's on YouTube. The dude who made that made millions, but then he lost it all too. So anyway, yeah, I kind of look like one of them little homie characters, you know? And sucks, but I embrace it, man. It's always like worthwhile when I prove people wrong, you know. I start speaking and start articulating myself. The look on their face is priceless. We're passing Lonsdale Street. Lonsdale. We're passing Praise the Lord Church. It looks like it could be some type of Asian church because the writing on it is all in a different language. Looks like some type of Asian language. I'm not gonna. Kind of looks Thai, like Thai, T-A-I, Thai, like a Thai writing. But then again, I don't know how to read any of that, so I could just be making the wrong guess. All right, so we're back where Palmetto and Oxford Ave and all that's at. Let me make a left so we can be on that lane, and then we're gonna just cross over and see what we run into. Oxford and Cottman. All right, now we're passing Rising Sun. This is Rising Sun. We have Burhome Baptist Church on my right, Gali Formal Wear on my left, Plumbing and Heating on my left. We're on Oakley. You see, we have restaurants, Wendy's, Jiffy Lube, Midas. I don't even think that was Jiffy Lube. That was only Midas. KFC, AutoZone, CVS. We're passing over a little, like an overpass, a bridge. This bridge seems to be re-hooked up. Like they hooked it up. They hooked that up. On my left-hand side, oh, there's a pressure wash, pit stop pressure wash. I used to come here on Rockwell and Cottman. I used to come up here with my Odyssey, my Honda Odyssey. I used to come up here and pressure wash it. All right, so we are in front of Hasbrook Avenue, right in front of us, Hasbrook. Shelbourne on my right hand side is no outlet. So I'm assuming everything on my right hand side is no outlet. Hold up, this neighborhood looks familiar. I think I shot another music video in this neighborhood. Shout out to the homie Cam. He's an R&B singer. I recall shooting a scene not far from here with his pops. His pop had like a 1965 Mustang. Really nice Mustang. Cam is a cool dude too. Really nice dude, humble dude. Really humble guy. Oops, no turn on red. Don't want to get a flashy ticket. Good thing I'm in a stick shift vehicle. You know why? Because we are on a hill, and as long as you leave the vehicle in neutral, you'll roll back. I ain't have to hit reverse. I just let it roll. All right. I'm gonna open up the window a little bit because my windows are getting foggy. That's Burholm Park, Ryers Museum and Library right in front of us. It was established in 1905. Philadelphia Parks and Recreation. It's like a baseball field and all that there. We're on Central Avenue. Making a right on Central Avenue. Yeah, matter of fact, this is where I picked. Yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna put Cam's business out, but yeah, I actually met up with Cam here on this block before. It's crazy because since I started doing these narrated tours, I've been like unconsciously or without even unknowingly going through neighborhoods that I've like worked in before, one period or another. Speed limit 25 limit. Watch children. Tudor Street. It's called Tudor with a D, not T, not Tutor, but Tudor. It almost sounds like I said two-door vehicle, right? Virginia tags. Another Virginia tags. So either they're visiting or they just relocated from Virginia down here. Ah, look at this Subaru. The Subaru and wow. What's up with the back camber? Is that a camber kit? Subaru Imprezas are really nice cars. That was the first gen, right? No, that was the second gen. You could tell by the headlights, or it might have been the third gen. Because to be honest, like I'm not really a Subaru specialist, but I do know that the Subaru Impreza is sought after, rare, and if you get that royal blue, that celestial blue, whatever it is, that's like a really, really rare and popular Subaru. You don't see them every day. Wow, this BMW on my right caught on fire. It's all toasted, like it's melted. The whole front bumper and all that, it was melted. Probably caught on fire right out there. All right, guys, let's go around here. And guys, what we touching right now isn't even. This doesn't account for the whole Northeast. This is like a Cheerio and a bowl of cereal. And this is just one small area of the Northeast, because the Northeast is pretty big. Northeast is pretty darn big. All right, let's go this way. Wow. I don't understand why the shovel truck didn't come through here and shovel the community or salt the roads. Because I think it's supposed to snow again like in a couple of days, and if it does, that snow's gonna pack on top of this, and then boom. It's gonna be hard to drive through, especially for the people who rear-wheel drive or lose traction and all that. Hey, this person on my right came out their garage. You see them? Boom. They're in the Toyota RAV4. Actually, their garage wasn't even being used. You see? That's what I be talking about. People be having garages and do not use them. What they do with them, they turn them into like extended storage. They turn them into like game rooms or like another living space. Man, if I had a garage, it's gonna be a garage. I'm gonna be building stuff in it. Oh man, garages are like a man cave. To me, at least. In front of us, we have the Fox Chase Center, Temple University. It's at Central Avenue. You also got Jeans Hospital deliveries there. Jeans campus. It's the Jeans campus. We're gonna make a left here. Let's make this left. Alright, we're gonna go down. Ryers Museum and Library is also up there too. Wow, that is an awesome facility. Wow, I want to see that property once more. I'm going to go around the block because I want to see that property. But let me see. Hopefully I don't go in there and get stuck. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to go up there for y'all because I saw this building that looked larger than all of these buildings. So let's take a look at it. Let's turn down two-door again. Unfortunately, we're back down Tudor. Oh, wow. There's a basketball court right there. Missed that the first time. I'm gonna make this left once more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this right. And is it? Yeah, I can make it right? Yeah, I'm gonna make this right so y'all don't gotta stare at the same thing again. But then I'm gonna turn right back up that road because I wanna see if I can go in that little area. I saw a bunch of kids sledding. It was like 50 people sledding with like sleds down this big hill. Now I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that, but I want to see that big building that I saw. I don't know if that's the museum, but it didn't look like a museum. It just looked like a huge house. So it might be like a historical, like a mini mansion, or like a historical house, a landmark or something in Northeast that they ended up turning into a museum. You know what I mean? ExecutiveMaids.com right here in front of me. I wonder what is that about. It's on Ryers Ave. Does that mean that plumbing and cleaning? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does that mean that's like a maid service where you can go and call and get a maid? No, I think that's plumbers. You know, they fix your plumbing and stuff. That was probably the name of their business. All right, let's go up here and see what that looked like because I'm curious. Oh, so on my left-hand side, I don't know if you guys can see, there's tons and tons of kids and people. I don't even know if they're all kids. Yeah, some are kids, some are probably the parents, but they all got like boogie boards and like sleds, and they're all sledding, yo. They're all having a good time. Wow, they living it up over here in the Northeast. Holy smokes. Wow, that's so cool, man. That is decent. I haven't been sledding since I was like freaking 12 years old. And it was only like one time in my life that I ever went sledding. I think this is the entrance that I was talking about, guys. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. But guess what? Y'all coming in with me. Ryers Museum and Library. Look at this building. This is the building I was talking about. Looks like it could be like a haunted house or something, right? Wow, guys. We are embarking on a mission. We are embarking on a journey. Say now, oh, right here, you can see everybody on this little sleds and stuff. You see them down there? Yo, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be up here. But guess what? We'll go and exit it if we have to. I don't really care. I just want to show y'all what it looks like. Wow, that is nice. I think I'm happy for all those kids that they over there getting and enjoying themselves. What's this over here? Oh, wow, it's a whole parking area? So you can actually park here and go and go slide and all that stuff? Well, I'm about to call the whole North Philly. What's up? We out here. We about to have a sledding competition. No, I'm kidding. Oh, she got her baby on her stomach and she picking up trash with her baby hanging on her stomach. How dare she? Hey, nah. Oh, man, that was crazy. Yeah, she was really picking up trash, right? Wow, the dude was out on his sled. Dang. That's pretty neat, guys. Yeah, she was picking up trash and she had one of them baby, I don't know, carriers that you put on your chest. But she was like bending over and picking up, and the baby's like going low to the ground and coming up and going low. And it looked pretty young. It looked like less than a year old baby. Aren't they supposed to be in warm weather? Aren't the cheeks gonna get extremely, extremely cold, and can't they get sick? It's crazy, right? All right, guys, so quite frankly, I don't know where we're at. Like, I mean, duh, we're in Philadelphia, we're in the Northeast, but like, I've never been down this pathway, so we're gonna figure out where it leads together. It should probably lead right back into the roadway. But look it, if you're from Philly and you want to take your kids sledding, you just learned something new, yo. Just come down here, bring your kids, and have fun. Have fun before the snow disappears, but then again, it's supposed to snow a couple times this month, so y'all probably gonna be good. Free sledding experience. Yeah, I think this is the exit, right? This is the exit? Let me see. Exit, yep. Cottman Avenue. Wow, Fox Chase. Yeah. This is cool. And it takes you right back out. Wow, and there's more parking right down the right. You see it? It's like, wow, this is cool, man. Wow, Fox Chase Cancer Center. Wow. That was cool. I feel like we just really discovered something together. That was pretty neat. I might say so myself. Yo, I be cracking myself up. I swear I'll be the only one laughing at my jokes. But guess what? I don't care. Alright, we're gonna make this right. So we pretty much just left the little area, the Oxford area that those people gave us. We're still in the Northeast. We're just not like necessarily in that perimeter. But we'll make a left on the first left that we get a chance to make and just explore a few more blocks. We just passed this little plaza over here. Whoa, the bumps in the street. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, let me see, y'all. I'm gonna make a left here. I'm gonna make a left right here. Right? And then we're gonna make another left right here, right? Right? Oh, falafel. They sell falafels there. Shawarma falafel. Cottman Mart. And then there's OX Audio. Ox Audio. So I guess that's like a system shop. We're on Cottman and Laurel Ave. This is Laurel Ave. Cottman is on our left. We just came off of Cottman. Now we're making a right down Laurel Ave. And again, this has the suburbs feel. It feels like the suburbs. But it's Philadelphia. Even the street signs are different. Different color. Blue and yellow. When ours in like the hood and north side is green and white. Look at that building on my right. What's that, like a large apartment, right? Yeah, I think it is apartments. Yep, apartments. Let's make a left here so y'all can see this little area. Gentleman right here with the mobile service. Oh, he's going to be giving them a jump. I think I can get through here. I think I can get through here. Yeah, got you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna reverse it, but nah. I want to show y'all this area, so. It's not bad, dudes. Not bad at all. Looks like a quiet spot to raise your family. That's why when they say like Northeast is becoming the new North Philly, I mean, I can't completely see it yet. I mean, it might be a small area too. I'm not, gonna deny that, but to speak on the whole Northeast, I don't know. All right, we got a hill in front of us, or we can go right. Let's go right. I would love to go up the hill so we can show our little baby torque we got here with the 4-cylinder, but it's cool. And then I lift the truck on my left, the Chevy. He better not have trouble in the snow. Look at this house on my left. It's so much higher than the one on my right. See how it's raised? It's even like on his own hill. But right in front of us, y'all see that driveway? That's their personal driveway. So if we would keep driving straight, we would actually be driving to their backyard. They'll probably come out and look at us like we're crazy. So we're on Grove Avenue. Grove and Franklin Ave. Making a left on Franklin Ave. And as you can see, this is a 1-lane street, but the cars are facing both ways. You see? One on my left is facing that way, one on my right is facing this way, but this is a 1-lane street. Some streets in Philadelphia are like that. You have to share the road. You have to pull over and allow the person to go by. All right, we're on Elm Ave, Franklin Ave, and Elm Ave. We have a youngster walking all over here. I could tell he's young because his attire. He got the hoodie. He got the Hilfiger jacket, Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, definitely was young. He had a do-rag on, like your boy Toon. Yeah. The do-rag is to hold down your hairdo. Get it? Do-rag, hairdo. So you don't have a lot of hair sticking up and all that stuff. All right, that's the 70 bus that just passed us. So if you would come down here, you will use the 70 bus. We're gonna go right. Let's make this right. All right, guys, so this is going to conclude our small tour of Northeast Philadelphia based on the coordinates that one of our viewers provided me. Thank you for commenting, guys. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, because if not, you won't be notified when the next video drops. Lastly, I don't ask anyone to make financial donations, but if you can please make a donation of a thumbs up after this video finishes, I would genuinely appreciate it. If you want to go the extra mile, comment in the comment section, engage with other commenters, or you can copy the link and paste it on one of your social networks like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or you could just send it to a family member via text. So if you click share and copy the link, you can send it to like a family that's on the other side of the world via text and let them watch it. You know what I mean? I would really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for your time. And this is tuning out. Have a good day.